Hey guys, it's Patrick, and you may have heard the sentiment that Discord killed in-game voice chats. I know I certainly have, so I went out and I asked around and got some responses. So I asked some more and and some more. And while I still think the sentiment is insufficient, Discord didn't kill in-game voice chats, I now have a pretty solid grasp on all the different categories of opinion most people fall into. And the reasoning behind people thinking the way they do can be pretty compelling, and I'll try my best to sum up most people's thoughts, including my own. So to start off, let's look at the question again, and do you see the points of contention? Well, there's contention around whether or not in-game voice chats even died, and more obviously, whether or not Discord had anything to do with it, which can broadly lead to three camps. Those who believe in-game voice chats are dead, and Discord killed them. Those who believe they're dead, and it wasn't, or at least largely wasn't Discord's fault. And those who believe they're alive, either in spite of or at the benefit of Discord. Now, people who think that Discord killed in-game voice chats, they know that they're not literally dead. They're still in games and people still use them. I noticed a lot of people clawing to this idea of a false premise because, well, I can still press V in games and people can hear me, when clearly that isn't the point, and it's either disingenuous or ignorant to assume so. The idea is that Discord, by virtue of being a very effective and popular place to communicate through voice, has seriously devalued the purpose and degraded the quality of in-game voice chats. I also saw a lot of people mention how before Discord there was Skype or TeamSpeak or your phone or like just being in the same room, but that again is missing the point. It's not that it's possible to circumvent in-game voice chats, it's that Discord specifically is now so prevalent that people don't see a need to use voice chat as it used to be used. And now when it is used, it's like mic spam or Among Us jokes or some shit. Devalue the purpose, degrade the quality. I also saw a lot of people say that Discord and voice chat fill different roles, talking to strangers and talking to your friends. The counter argument is that this dual usage is only a result of the modern prevalence of Discord, and prior to it you were talking to strangers with your friends. And because there's now a separation, in-game voice chat has again been devalued and degraded. Everyone's using Discord for what in-game voice chat used to be used for, and everyone's now using in-game voice chat for this new role of this audio trash heap that they contribute to every now and again, as the argument goes. Alright, so now people that agree with the premise that voice chat is dead but not entirely Discord's fault. Some people said that voice chat was killed by the toxicity of gamers and preferred to have it off to avoid that, you know, aspect of gaming culture. Others brought up increasing censorship and regulation, surveillance, and the changing of the times and attitudes towards voice chat. These people usually think Discord had something to do with it, but not always. And I mean, yeah, these things certainly do damage when implemented. As for the shift in attitudes, the people attributed it to the rise of impersonal matchmaking, Discord again stealing community spaces, the increasing competitiveness of games, social media that takes up so much social energy that people don't want to be social in games anymore, people becoming more timid, or the increasing fear of these things, which creates a norm of ignoring or devaluing voice chat. Now, I do believe that a lot of these points have some merit, but at this point you may be thinking, as I was after reading literally hundreds of opinions, well, everything's anecdotal, so everyone's kinda right. That seems obvious to us after reading into the different viewpoints, but from ground level it can be hard to remember it's entirely dependent on your experiences and the games you play. If you think that toxicity kills the in-game voice chat, that's fine. For others, the lack of it spells its death. And it is game dependent. There are voice chats I believe that are destroyed by surveillance. Like, remember when Back 4 Blood came out and the developers said, yeah, we want an inclusive community, so literally everything you say in voice chat will be recorded and saved. Fuck that, man, I'm not touching that shit. Likewise, there's also games that have their voice chats ruined or at least, you know, made shitter by Discord. Have fun solo queuing in the lot of tactical shooters where 50% of the time, 50% of the team is in their own Discord call and will rarely, if ever, use voice chat. Hey gamers, are we ready to win the game? There's games in which the use of communication is basically cheating and ruins the fun. There's your casual games that most people don't want to use voice chat in because they just want some me time. Or there's games where it's so competitively disadvantageous to use the in-game voice chat that Discord is almost a requirement. And if you want to look at all of that and just say, alright, bang the gavel, in-game voice chat is dead, 60 years in prison for Discord and not for that other thing it's known for, I can't fault you, I really can't. However, I still disagree. And now we reach the people that think that in-game voice chats are still okay. I don't think this way because I think that the opinions of those who believe in-game voice chats are dead are invalid or wrong. I think they're alive because it's all anecdotal and game dependent, and many people I asked play few and different games. And few people are like me that play many different games. I play a lot of co-op, PvP, casual, competitive, tactical, movement, old, new. I play a lot of games, and in all of them there's always people to talk to, as long as I speak first. I've noticed that whenever I'm not looking for people to talk to, there's rarely anyone talking, but if I am looking, I'm almost never alone. A dry server here or there, but if I keep speaking up first in-game, there will always be people. That, to me, means in-game voice chats aren't dead. Maybe to some of you that doesn't matter. The bustling COD servers are in the past. And less people talk and in less games, and that's it, case closed. But not me, I just disagree. I also often use Discord in that dual purpose manner that I mentioned earlier, using it to talk to my friends and in-game voice chat to strangers. My friends are still usually in the server, and we still use the in-game voice chat just as much as we would if we weren't in call. And it's not just garbled nonsense that we spew when we do talk. I like being able to talk to my friends privately while I play games. It makes them more fun, not always, but sometimes. Am I somehow rare in doing this? Is Discord too prevalent? Are too many people ignoring in-game voice chats in favor of exclusive Discord use? Maybe. Maybe. But it's not dead, and it will never truly die. It's an old titan that's standing tall, with scars and wrinkles that show age and experience. And though it may never return to its former glory, the glory isn't all gone, and it's not dead, and you can still go back to him. Degraded and a little devalued somewhat from the birth of his younger cousin, but not to the point of death. Not yet, anyway. So to answer the question, did Discord really kill in-game voice chats? Well, the answer is the classic. While the increasing popularity of third-party voice chat has overall slightly decreased in-game voice chat participation, internal factors such as game type, game culture, voice chat regulation and surveillance, and where the game is played, as well as external factors such as a shift in the general culture, increased value in solitude for leisure activities, and impersonal matchmaking, have also contributed to that decrease. However, because of all the variables, all games have varying degrees of voice chat participation, and most are adequately active and of good quality. So while many players will adamantly believe that Discord killed the voice chat as well as many other things, that answer is just insufficient. To add something practical, I want to stress that if you think that in-game voice chats are dead and you want them to return to how they were, just be confident, don't be a total dick right away, speak up first, and speak up lots. Maybe try different games while you're at it. You will be shocked, I tell you, at how many people actually respond. If you still don't like in-game voice chats because you're shy or because you don't like toxicity, that's totally fair, genuinely, you're allowed to be a little bitch. Just don't complain then that Discord killed the in-game voice chat. And one last thing is that I saw some people mention that Discord killed the console in-game voice chat. I don't use consoles, so I don't know. Anyway, you can always tell me your opinion in the comments. I do still try and read every comment, even if I don't respond. So if you take the time to write something down there, I will read it. And yeah, that's the end. Sorry, no green screen this video. It's actually on the floor in front of me. I just couldn't be fucked setting it up. You can see the cats have taken it over there. Yep, welcome to Low Effortville, everyone. Enjoy your stay. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, thanks for watching.